Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. To the wing, right side. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Johnson with it. On the wing, Davis. No good on the 3. Here's Iverson. Pass to Bryant.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Magic Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Iverson. Bryant outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Iverson. Over Johnson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Here's Bryant. Back to Johnson. Inside. Here's O'Neal. It's deflected. Pass to Worthy. Another shot. And he knocks the jumper down.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Here's Duncan. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Sinks it from distance. Worthy's got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Worthy. The rebound by Duncan. On the wing, Bryant. There's a screen. High arcing shot. Rebound, the Lakers.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And that's unbelievable. Davis sky high doing his thing.
Gets stolen by Johnson. On the take. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Checking in for the away team, number 34. Paul Pierce.
Bryant outside. Left side, Davis. The 3 is up. O'Neal pulls it in.
2 minutes remaining.
Bryant with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Oh, misses the dunk. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. And Greg Popovich wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
A minute 53 left in the opening quarter. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. A minute 35 left in the first. Pass to Davis. Fires the 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Nice work from AD. He finds his comfort zone behind the three-point line.
Here's Nash. Stolen by Davis. Outside Johnson. Outside for Davis. There's the triple. And Los Angeles, another three.
Well, Davis is a very capable shooter. He can hit from just about anywhere.
McGrady shot is off. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Outside Davis. Offensive rebound. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bryant outside. From deep three-point range. Here's Worthy. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Pierce gets the bucket.
3 points.
And here's Johnson. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, I'm seeing that their second chance points are exactly what every coach wants to see. Hustling on the offensive glass to convert every possession they can.
Here's James. And it's Mikan with a rebound.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
On target from range.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Nowitzki. Still without a bucket. Shot clock at 5. Yes, it's good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's West. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Ooh, they're not making it easy on themselves. Oh, shot.
And Greg Popovich wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Iverson. To the middle. He got a piece of it. And the official's now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on that blocked shot, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now. And he drops the first. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away fouls.
Carter from outside. James with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Baylor from deep. Pass to Mikan. Here's West. Puts up a 3. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
At the line,
He hits the second from the line.
taking 3 shots.
And he makes all 3. Here's Iverson. He's scoreless. To the paint. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Baylor. The rebound by Carter. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Nowitzki. Tipped. Here's Baylor. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Baylor's got his first basket.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
To the wing on the left. Pulls it in from the elbow. The rebound by Nowitzki.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And that one falls for Carter. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's West. Gets the 3 ball to go. West has got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Bryant, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
From downtown. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Oh, the tenacity of LeBron James. Unreal.
Going inside. Nash. Rebounded by the Lakers. James double teamed. Pass to Baylor. 34 seconds left in the first half. Mikan, that's good.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
To halt the run, here's Bryant. Here's Carter. It's stolen by James. Here's Baylor. And no good, trying to use the glass. And they're pushing it up. Here's Nash. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's West. Blocked! Here's Duncan. Pass to Bryant. Five on the clock. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 18. Out to the right wing. James outside. The 3 ball connects from downtown. James has got 5 now.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots. Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Up ahead. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Iverson. No points so far. Right side Carter. Just 5 to shoot. Right wing. Over James. Carter can't get it to go. The Lakers lead by 20. Here's Baylor. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. A new generation is entering the league, and Draymond Green said these young dudes talk a lot of mess. I don't mind it at all. It's just weird to be in a space where they're like, man, I watched you my whole life. But then they're also talking crazy, saying, you had your run, you're old now. Back over to you, Brian.
Yeah, it flipped quick, doesn't it? Thank you, Allie. The finish! And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Baylor. That three's off the mark. And they're on the run. Here's O'Neal. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Mikan. 6 points for him. Pass to West. Here's James on the wing. Fires the three. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. Here's Bryant. And Greg Popovich wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
1:25 left in the third quarter here. Here's McGrady. No made baskets yet. Shot clock at 3. Oh, and Johnson with a block. To get back on track. Counted from distance. And the Lakers lead by 17.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Nowitzki. O'Neal pulls it in. Outside Johnson. O'Neal on the wing. And a missed layup. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the pick. Shoots it from the corner. Nash misses. Pass to Bryant. Let's go with a three. Hits the trifecta. Bryant's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. That'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Iverson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Bryant outside. Down low. Cuts off the pass. In transition, here they come. For the hammer at home.
Nice.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. Love it.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
Oh, and the dramatic slam. A mid-air hand switch at that.
That was big league right there. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 22 was their biggest lead. Over to the wing. There's the three. A nice shot by Worthy. And the Lakers lead by 21.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Tim Duncan. Second personal foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
The free throw drops for Johnson.
At the line for the Lakers.
And Johnson drops them both. Here's Iverson. Driving in. Kicks it out to Bryant. To the inside. Here's Duncan. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Johnson with a bucket. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Iverson. Shot from the top of the key. And Worthy pulls it down.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Iverson. Pass to Duncan. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Second team foul.
And he sinks the second. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. And here's Bryant outside. O'Neal. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson with a bucket.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Iverson. Shoots over Johnson. Carter from outside. Rebounded by Johnson. On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-5 run.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this.
Oh, look out! Wow!
Are you kidding?
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Left side O'Neal. That one's good.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
On the wing, Bryant. Shoots over Bryant. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
The Lakers call timeout. They're ahead by 27. All right, guys, what's your take?
Interesting timeout with this game mostly in the bag.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll do it, folks.